crazy how much you can want to do something and not want to do it at the same time. For me, that's making music and videos, but I found something that I want to do and don't want to do even more, which is called setting up my new apartment. I have some new doohickeys. Every time I move, I think it's another opportunity for me to try and figure out how to remove barriers to doing the things that I want to do. You'd think that if I liked doing it so much, I could just do it, but I can't. One of the barriers is that the battery to my camera's never charged. The other barrier is that the video editor software thing, it's been really annoying. And I can't use like Sony Vegas version 10 or whatever forever, because at some point they're gonna stop supporting it and it's just gonna like fall apart as a software or not be able to work on newer computers. So I have to find an alternative to that. That or I just record videos that never get edited. Beep, 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 beep. One of the ways I might try and ameliorate it is I'm using a microphone. My microphone is plugged into my camera so that there's one less layer of audio matching. You know, there's a lot of things that I feel like seem like shiny solutions that I think are just like because the real problems are too hard. We'll see. I don't know. But I did, I got a couple of shiny toys. I bought some cables and dongles of things to connect things to other things. I'm confused. Why does the H1N, why does the Zoom H1N have a line in? I got this microphone a long time ago. Okay, this thing go into camera no good. Need dongle. Need adapter. I sure hope I got all the right bits and bobs. This is also too big to fit in the camera. I feel like I saw this coming. Yes! I'm concerned I got the wrong size. Hold on. This doesn't seem teeny enough. 1/4 inch, 3.5 millimeters. I think this is 3.5. It just seems huge. Okay. We have this. This has a longer cable, so I could like travel. You know, sometimes your brain feels like it's really made of soup, and sometimes it feels like it's really on the ball, and right now I'm having sort of a soup moment. So we have this option. We have the microphone on the top of the camera option. What if we want more options? I'm so glad you asked. Me from the past also asked, what if I want more options? And I don't know why I was obsessed with getting it to connect to the camera so directly when for years the only thing I've ever done is record audio and video like separately and sometimes slap them together, and my audio ears are so bad anyways, I can't tell. I often can't tell which sounds better or how to make any of them sound good. I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel the heat with somebody. We're gonna try to switch mid-video the audio input and see later if the file blows up. Okay. I also had a thought of what if I wanted to get audios from multiple places at the same time. You know, buying the nice shiny thing won't make me do the hobby more. To an extent. Like, what do I need multi-track recording simultaneously for? It could be nice. But that's assuming I'm making, you know, multi-track songs again, which I haven't in a long time because I've been lazy. And also those are for recording at the same time. I usually do it separately. I spaced out. Okay, I have a box that might let me put multiple inputs in at the same time. Could be fun. This might actually end up motivating me to set up my office because I want to have a nice place where I can like edit with good posture or something. We're going on a trip. All right. Trip's over. I also have this thing that I use for gigs, have used, because I don't do them anymore. It also accepts inputs and outputs. Oh, I shouldn't have brought everything over here in a tangle. I used to think that I knew how to do things. Why the fork is this cable so long? It's 'cause there's actually 2 different cables hiding. That's where one ends and one begins. Okay. Okay, it's working. Hiya. Okay. So let's use one of our dingle dangle dongles to put this in the camera. So in this way I can hear it, and it's also recording directly into the thing, which is kind of, I guess, what I wanted. I'm gonna play video games for the rest of the night at some point. We might be reaching that point soon.
All right.
Despite the fact that I like have little to no audience, there's like a weird, is this good enough for an audience kind of thought in my head. I also got this open box, and I thought about it a long time because it is, strictly speaking, discontinued as a product. But this microphone is in one of Dodie's videos when she's like recording stuff at home. Something about that just makes it feel magical to me, okay? Pacha! A professional quality condenser USB microphone. Ideal for home recording, podcasting, and video conferencing. Wow. I could really level up my game by using this on Zoom calls. I'm not bitter, I'm just tired. No use getting angry at the way that you're wired. I'm not. To conclude this saga, this mini weekend saga, I did get distracted yesterday and I did a jigsaw puzzle. It didn't come in the same order as all my bits and bobs, but I got something finally. I got something that puts my microphone on the camera. A downside, I can't see if it's on by looking at it from here because the screen is on top. And so if I forget to turn it on, then I'm boned in that fashion. A similar related downside, I can't see the levels of it. So I'm just putting it at a cozy 8. I can record with that microphone directly into this. I have not yet reviewed the footage of the hand microphone. And then there's also into the amp, into the camera, which could be piano and microphone or ukulele and microphone. This little tripod, this little spider is what I had the microphone attached to before that I would put various places, usually clonked it onto the tripod itself, which I guess I could still break out because, for example, if the cable is long enough, I can kind of do this, report live. One of the main barriers is editing. Speaking of imitating YouTubers, right? Adobe Premiere Pro and Final Cut Pro. Those were sort of the standard fancy pants video editing software. But Adobe is mean and subscription-based, and that makes me sad. And then I looked up Final Cut Pro again because I have an old MacBook. It exists seemingly at a set price. It's kind of pricey, so I'll probably stare at it for a long time before getting it. But I think that could be the editing part of the equation. I think about where to put things and where inspiration and ideas come from. And this is very much journal. I think I used to process a lot through this. And then I think a lot about the landscape of social media and oversharing, or why do I need to share? What is the impulse of wanting to post it publicly? So where it's going, I guess, as of recording this, I have no idea. Nothing makes any sense. I'll probably stare at video editing softwares, or I'll sit on this footage forever.